So I've been looking for ages at the 911 turbos, and I couldn't find a side-by-side video of the Gen 1 and the Gen 2. So, you know, as you'd have it, I wound up buying both of them so I can actually do my own little check between them both and see what's the difference. So this is the Gen 1, and Gen 1 on a 56 plate. It's got the sports exhaust on it, currently for sale, but you know, if you search it out you'll see it. Hopefully it's still available by the time you have a look at it. It's got the forged alloy wheels, diamond cut, and if you look along the side, it's got, if you look carefully, it's got the original turbo decals on the left, and it looks fantastic. Obviously it's a turbo. If you look at the front's got the LED running lights. It's got standard air intakes front for the turbo. It's got the front rear splitter, colour coded washer jets. It's been raining a little bit, so it's a bit wet at the moment out here. This is the one that's been sat outside. There's another special car over there, that's a Cayenne Turbo, but we'll talk about that another time. And then if you look over here, this is our Gen 2 2012 plate. It's got a customised plate on it at the moment. If you look carefully at the front, although I've got the Zunsport grills at the front, Zunsport do a special grill pack which basically protects all the condensers. So I've got those installed on this one. On this one, they're not installed. But if you look carefully along here, on the bottom, the front kit looks almost identical. The only difference is that the front vents are less pronounced on the Gen 1, more pronounced on the Gen 2. But that's only if you look really, really carefully at it. The other difference that I've got on this one, on the Gen 2, is the front splitter is color coded, and if you look at the front splitter, it's all grey, and that's what it was like in factory option. And along the side, it's all the grey. Along the side of here, it's all color coded as well. So those are all of the particular side options. But then if you continue to look along here, we've also got here the side vents. Side vents aren't particularly different. Side vents here aren't that different either. So everything else on the car looks the same. But then you've got the wheels. Wheels are different. Turbo 2 on the Gen 2 wheels are slightly different. If you can see there, the option was the grey inserts on the inside, and on here the option was that you could have it color coded if you wanted to. Other than that, also the other thing worth pointing out is the wing mirrors. If you look here, the wing mirror here, it ends here, the crease. If you look on the Gen 2 wing mirror, the crease goes all the way around. So that's the other slight difference between it. The front windscreens look the same. The big difference is at the back. Now at the back, you've got the Gen 1 lights, which actually cheaper, more interchangeable. If a bulb goes, you change it. Nice and simple, nice and I'd say more user friendly. But then you've got the Gen 2 lights, which look absolutely amazing. One LED goes in it. We're looking at a full replacement of the whole unit, and each unit on this is £1,000 per corner, believe it or not. All right, unless of course you're getting you get aftermarket, but if you want an original part, that's what you're looking at in terms of cost. The other difference is, obviously I've mentioned that already, was that it's got two different types of exhaust option. The exhaust on that is actually a titanium exhaust. On this one it's the standard stock exhaust. Both sound absolutely amazing. Each one's got its own little pros and cons to it. You know, one sounds awesome, the kind of thing you want to race. The other one sounds more executive class, if you like. So that's the differences. The other thing is that we've got a sunroof option on one and sunroof option on the other. So again, absolutely no difference there. Option on this one didn't have the rear wiper. This one's got a rear wiper. So, but if you look at them and you look at the rear, it looks pretty identical apart from the LED lights. That's it. Rear bumper, to me and to the trained eye, you can't really tell a difference. Both have got the parking sensors, both turbo detail designation is exactly the same. Both have got the rear brake light, both rear spoilers go up and down on the button, or if you're going at 60 miles an hour, it goes up, or you can reconfigure that if you want. So no difference there at all. So there's a spoiler here at the back, it's got the front spoiler across the top, got the spoiler up at the front of the rear, exactly the same. Yeah, so there you go. There's a side-by-side comparison of the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 911 997 turbo. Awesome machines. The next one I'll do will be on the engine comparisons, and I'll talk a little bit about the engines, and then we'll move on to the interiors as well. And then I'll do one on the Cayenne turbo that I've got there as well. And I've got another special one which is in my garage, and we'll talk about that one another time. So, welcome to my first video.